everybody, this is Asia from the One Reigns Fangirl channel. I am back with another video. I will be making a video on why I feel like Ratatouille is the most underrated Disney movie. That's just my opinion. Um, you know, some of y'all might be wondering, how can I say it's underrated? Well, I can say it's underrated because I feel like when it comes to the conversation of greatest Disney films, it's never on anyone's, list, or it's not on an article of greatest Disney movies. Maybe people feel like it's not a good film, which I think is ridiculous because it is. If anything, if you want to know where Ratatouille is for Disney movies, is in the underrated article, which I agree with. Like, I definitely feel like Ratatouille is underrated. And growing up, it was my favorite Disney movie. I love Ratatouille. It's such a good story. The movie is beautiful. Like, I wrote down some reasons on why I feel like it's an amazing film. But before I even get into those reasons, I just want to point out this fact right here. Hold on, let me take a sip of my Arizona. So, right here in this paper I'm holding, Ratatouille has a 96 Rotten Tomato score. So, off top, to me, this Rotten Tomato score tells me it can't be bad because it got a good Rotten Tomato score from critics. And I looked at this number and realized that Ratatouille has the same number up there with some of the greatest Disney movies to ever be made, like The Lion King, Monsters Inc., the Toy Story movies, the film tries, oh god, I can't say the word right, y'all. I'm gonna just say the Toy Story series. It has the same, Rotten Tomato score as, not the same, but in the 90s, like the Toy Story series, The Incredibles, Finding Nemo, like, it's in that conversation. And it won the award for the best animated film in 2008. So off top, that tells me this film definitely did some really good success. It did some amazing success. Just for some reason, I feel like it's underrated because, like I said, it's never in no listings. It's not even on any articles for some of the best Disney movies you could ever watch. So I'm gonna get into this list on why I feel like people really should watch it. It's a really good film. Number 5 of why this movie is really great. The story. The story for Ratatouille is really, like, captivating. It's really, really, like, something different. It isn't your, like, your the usual Disney movies you're really, like, used to. It's something completely different. You have a rodent who basically has this, like, human dream, like cooking. Like, rats aren't supposed to cook. Rodents aren't allowed in the kitchen. So off top, the story is something different. It's something unique. It's something you're not really used to. And off top, I feel like the opening of Ratatouille, when he said that he's damn, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said something like, first of all, I'm a rat. So off top, he's telling you he's quite different. He's an animal, but an animal with a human like dream. And I always feel like that was, like, really, really interesting. Really, really, very, very interesting. Number 4 on why this movie is amazing. It's realistic. And what I mean by realistic, I mean, like, there are Remy's out there who have a dream, who dream big and are very, like, excuse me, they manifest their goals and want to make their goals into a reality. Remy knew that, you know, since he's a rat, his dreams are like maybe zero to none. But he never stopped. You know, he never stopped, never stopped, never stopped. Like he always tell his dad that he's a dreamer. He wants to make things. He wants to be creative. He wants to be authentic. He wants to really get his images and his ideas really out there. Like I may be a rat, but I can really put down some good ass food. Like I can really fucking cook. You feel me? And I just feel like it's realistic to people who dream big and who are very big on manifesting and don't let nothing stop their grind. Nothing. Don't let nothing stop their goals. I feel like Remy was a grinder. Like he didn't allow his title of being a rat stop him from chasing his dream. And I fuck with that because I feel like if you are ambitious, you a grinder, you a manifester, you a dreamer, man, chase that shit. Don't ever let nobody stop you from chasing what you think is your goal. You feel me? And Remy didn't stop. He kept going, even though all the doubters thought it was silly, it was stupid for a rat to have a dream of cooking, you know? Number three, why I really, really love this movie. Why it's really great. Remy is a really good character. He's a fantastic character. He's a really good character. He dreams big. Like I said, he's a manifester. He's ambitious. He don't let nothing stop him. He says a lot of really good stuff. I think one of the really good things I loved about Remy is that he's different, you know, and I always feel like when you're different from your family members, you kind of become ostracized. You kind of become like a black sheep. Like, why aren't you like the rest? He was different, you know. His dad and his brother like eating garbage. They like to steal. He was more like, I want to make things like, I don't want to eat garbage. I want to eat real good ass food. Like, I want to eat mangoes, strawberries, pineapples. I don't want to eat food that's disgusting. I don't want to eat that type of food. It's not my thing, you know. So I always loved that he that he was different because I'm a different person. I'm different than people that's my age or growing up as a teenager. I was completely different. Like for an example, I don't know many 21-year-olds who really love at this age, still at 21, still love Disney. I love the fuck out of my childhood. I will watch a Finding Nemo, Lion King, Hannah Montana, That's So Raven. I don't give a fuck. I will watch anything from my childhood because my childhood is beautiful. It's full of amazing memories. It's some of the amazing stuff in my life, and I just feel like there's nothing wrong with being different. So when Remy would tell his dad, like I always tell people, like one of my favorite scenes in Ratatouille is when you know, when he was talking at the table when his brother found him, and he was like, you know, oh he didn't know they were still alive or whatnot. And, you know, the dad talking about you need to eat something you probably haven't ate, you know, and he talked about I don't want garbage, you know, I want to make things, I want to be creative. Dad was like, you're talking like a human. And Remy was like, they're not as bad as you trying to make them out to be. And then he said, I wanted to show you something. Whew. The dad was like, I want to show you something. So he took him to a shop in Paris where they basically keep antiques of all the little dead rats that they kill. And you know, the dad was like, we look out for our own. We shouldn't get mixed up in the human world, because you know what happens when a rat gets too close to a human? Dead rats everywhere in the shop. And the dad was basically saying, you know, this is what we are. This is our life. Our life is basically to be on survival mode. We can't really get to like, oh, we have like they have a sense of surviving, because sooner or later their day of dying will come. And Remy was like, no. He said, no, if you're telling me that as a rat all there is this, then I need to look forward. I want something more than just surviving. I want to be able to live, and I want to be able to put my ideas out there. Even if I am just a rat, I'm going to chase my dream. I'm going to make a goal. And I just feel like I really love that scene because he was telling his dad, I'm not going to play a role that I really don't like. I'm not going to play just being a rat and just surviving. Fuck that. I want to do more with my life instead of just being in survival mode. So I really liked that. So Remy was a really good character. Number two, it has emotion. You feel for Remy. You want him to succeed his goal. You want him to just break out of that stigma. Oh, since he a rat, he can't accomplish no dream. Like, it had that emotion of like, whatever you want to be in life, do it. If you passionate about something and you love it, do that. Do it. Regardless of what people say, fucking do it. And I really loved that at the end of the movie. He had his own little, like, because they shut down the Gusto restaurant. And I really loved at the end, he was cooking in another restaurant for rats and the humans. So it was like, he made his dream come true. Like, he cooking for people and nobody really gives a damn because he cooks some fiery ass food. So I always liked that. I liked it that it showed it doesn't matter where you come from, what you look like. If you got a dream in an industry or whatever it might be, accomplish that shit. Regardless if it's your family putting you down, whether it's critics or negativity putting you down, overcome that shit and do whatever your mind is set on, which is achieving your goal. Period. If your goal is doing this, do it. Don't let nobody stop you. And you really learn in the movie that Remy really was a people pleaser, because he even said it. He pretended to be something for so long that he wasn't, just to make people happy. So I definitely feel like at the end, for him to really stop pretending and do what he wants to do was a really good thing to see, because it's like, at the day, don't pretend. Be who the fuck you want to be. Who cares what people think? Whew. Number one on why this movie is really good. The animation. The animation for Ratatouille is like really beautiful. Like, the animation for Paris and how they made Paris look was so, like, it was so many like single shots in a movie where Remy would either be sitting down, or like the first scene he had with Linguini, and he was watching some old black and white movie, and they said there's no other beautiful place in the world other than Paris, and they showed the Eiffel Tower and all the beautiful lights. It was just really pretty. Like, I really liked the animation. The animation was really, really beautiful for Ratatouille, and I feel like Ratatouille is like really a fantastic movie, and I feel like people who sleep on it, y'all really should go and watch it, because I think y'all will really, 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 really like it. Like, I absolutely love Ratatouille. It's one of the best Disney movies they ever made, and I feel like it is slept on because y'all don't give credit where credit is due. So for that, this is Asia signing off. Just before I go, I wanted to tell you guys my next video that I will be making, uploading will be my Degrassi, my top 10 favorite Degrassi couples will be uploaded tomorrow, and then somewhere during the weekend I will be uploading my top 20 favorite childhood movies. So please be prepared for that. Up until next time, y'all have a nice day.